Hi Scorpio, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your October 2025 Tarot and Oracle reading, asking what's coming towards you in the month of October. Scorpio, if you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Scorpios and cross watchers to pray for you and send you our good energy, it's all love and light here. Simply say hi or leave an emoji in the comment section. You're welcome to share what you're going through, and that gives us something that represents your energy that we can focus on. It's all love and light here, you guys. I seal that with my intention. All right, so one more oracle card and then we'll get into your tarot. So we start with the messages. The power to heal the earth is within you. And I expand this particular card to say the power to heal your surroundings is within you. Secondly, we have the time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. Oh boy, October is going to be a deep one for you. And then we have courage. Show yourself what's inside of you. And this is how you do the mudra cards. So each one of these cards, of course, a lot of you guys know this, comes with a hand gesture to empower the message. And you stick your thumb underneath your pointer finger like this. You hold your thumb like that, okay? Courage. Show yourself what's in you. What tries to frighten me is nothing more than a ghost, which I chase away with a single glance. You're going to have an interesting challenge in October. It feels like this is like a month of self-growth. And it seems like you're going to kick this month's ASS. The power to heal your surroundings is within you. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You're ready to embrace change. And what tries to frighten me is nothing more than a ghost. It's like a test. You're having an interesting test of a month. And there was one card that was turned backwards in the deck, and it was Transformation. Temperance card, ruled by Sagittarius energy. This is already a cool reading. We have Nine of Wands. Let's get some more cards out. King of Pentacles. And I'll explain more what's going on pretty soon, but we're going to get the general energies out for you. Three of Wands. Hermit. I'm smiling only because you got this in the bag, Scorpio. You're meant to go deep. You are. You can do this. Nine of Wands. Tell me more about Nine of Wands. Thank you. Tell me about more at Nine of Wands. Oh, interesting. That just got an interesting twist to it. Okay, Scorpio, what's this? King of Pentacles. How does it fall? Yeah, you're going to have some things revealed to you this month. Three of Wands. And tell me more about Three of Wands. Tell me more about Three of Cups. Okay. I think October, you're going to have some energies wanting to reach out to you in a compassionate way. Boom. Boom. Again, there's like reveals. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You're going to see very clearly the things that you are holding on to, for sure. That doesn't surprise me why you got this message. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. How can you release them if you're blind to them, right? So October is about seeing clearly. And so you're going to have scenarios and people pop up in your world that are going to help reveal that, right? So that's the bird's eye view so far. So we start with this kind of stubborn energy. The Nine of Wands is tenacity. It's holding on to something, you know, and there's a bit of self-preservation. There's a defensiveness to it. But it doesn't have to be necessarily defending yourself in a fight, but something that might be kind of taking your energy away. Sticking by it, that loyalty, you know. A lot of Scorpios, you guys have a fierce loyalty. If somebody crosses you, they get stung, you know, with your Scorpio stinger, you know, you're never going to trust that person again, right? Like there's this fierce loyalty, and it seems that somebody is going to be doing you a kindness. So I'm gonna give you two versions of this reading. we've got somebody either doing you the kindness to clarify something that might be an aha moment. It's a gesture of kindness. It's because they genuinely care, all right? So who are these people usually in our lives? They're people who are just compassionate in general, or they could be somebody that knows us and loves us and they want to clarify something. They want to bring something to light for you. But the other way you can read this is that it's their act of coming towards you, even possibly to do something else. It's an emotional offer that they're making towards you that is going to clarify a scenario. So they're closely related, but I have to give you two translations of that. We have, I feel that a lot of you guys are going to get this is where I said, oh, that's interesting. This just got real interesting. I think that the clarity that you're going to be getting is around somebody who's been controlling and holding back their love almost as a punishment. And so I have to say this disclaimer. Now you got to throw this out if it doesn't feel right. I don't want to be planting a seed in somebody's head that has a beautiful relationship, but they're like, you know what? That tarot reader said, So of course, this is only going to feel right if it's right. So listen to yourself. But we have here the King of Swords upside down with the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who's like, I'm going to punish you and control you by way of holding back my love or holding back my kindness. And so I do feel you're getting this big clarity here. And the thing is I think when you get this aha moment, it's news to you, but it's not news to you. And you know it's not news because something's been sapping your energy. And yet I think you've loyally been standing by this. Now your reading is actually quite an interesting and positive one. So I don't want to spend too much more time on that energy of the King of Swords in reverse because they're kind of an asshole. We have something being revealed to you here with the Moon card. I need to find out a little bit more about this. There's two energies coming up. The King of Pentacles, which is a very strong and stable and reliable energy. It's represented by the earth signs. We also have the Queen of Wands, which is somebody who likes nice things. They like to show up for life in an optimistic, enthusiastic way. They like to look good. And they run by their instincts. There's a lot of confidence they hold. I need to find out more about these individuals in order to find out what is being revealed here, right? What's that Moon card in reverse? I like getting the Moon card in reverse. I do. Why is this significant? It's because there's a new chapter beginning. There's a fresh chapter. That's a positive energy. What's the Four of Swords? Oh, so there's a communication here with between two people. Could be you in one of these roles of either the stable, strong, reliable, maybe financially very stable energy, or you could be that Queen of Wands energy. Gender does not apply. So it's somebody who really likes nice things, likes to show up for life in a confident way and inspire others. Either way, there's a conversation. Somebody's coming towards you to get something off their chest. And I think this is not, it's after a time where possibly both parties have been contemplative about this. So it's reaching a point where now the energy grows stronger and faster, and the need to communicate is more dire after this kind of slow, contemplative, just processing. They're processing something, and now that it's been processed emotionally, it needs to be communicated. So that's when something comes out of the dark. Maybe there's been a sense that this other person feels this way, or that this has been going on, but now you know because there's communication. And what it does is it starts this beautiful, fresh chapter. I know, tarot reader, I'm just thinking, man, how can I say that? That does not sound so typical tarot reader, right? But the World card can also mean travel. It's a new beginning of sorts. And we have endings and beginnings all the time in life. That's just the cycle of life. I mean, Scorpio, you represent that cycle, the death rebirth cycle, your energy of the Scorpio. So you're very much in your zone in October. I mean, Scorpio represents death and rebirth, and this is all about clarity so that you can kind of navigate everything forward this year in a healthy way. I think the hardest part about clarity in general for all of us humans is that it has to be followed by action oftentimes. Not always. But it seems that we have progress. We have moving forward. 3 of Wands, your ships are coming in. But Scorpio, I think you are going forward timidly. You're going forward. There's a social aspect to this. There's 3 of Cups. There's a Knight of Wands. That could be third-party energy, or it could be just kind of it has kind of a social feeling, like there's others around you, but you're moving forward, but you're also kind of like self-preservation. You're holding back your energy. And it's kind of like this feeling of, I'll be the judge of that. You know what I mean? Like, you're not just going to be bubbly and like, sure, whatever. So anyway, we have 3 of Cups, which can be, moving forward into the holiday seasons. It could be going out with friends and trying to have a good time. It could be a third-party energy, but either way, we do have somebody out of this group of people coming forward towards you passionately, coming towards you quickly. And they represent a very big change, a significant change. And this is actually a really healthy change. It's a type of promotion. So it could be promoted, it could be self-growth. You're promoting to kind of a different level in your own self-growth. It could be even spiritual growth, but either way, the Judgment card is not a subtle energy. And this person, whatever they're offering, they're coming towards you passionately. They're coming towards you from out of the group of people, from out of this dynamic of 3 of Cups. And they genuinely care. They're invested in you somehow. And moving forward, I feel like a lot of Scorpios I'm talking to have been silently on a bit of an emotional roller coaster. The Hermit is not an energy that is performative. It's an inner wisdom, kind of trying to push out the noise and follow your own voice. But despite, I think, having something revealed to you, this could have even felt like a deception for some of you guys. It could be that it just feels that the wool has been pulled over yanked away from your eyes in an area of your life. And it's made you emotional, understandably. And so, like I said, this is a month of clarity. And why clarity can be uncomfortable sometimes is it usually means it's followed by action. And action makes things real. And as human beings, that shit scares us. So you are absolutely, you have a right to feel that way, right? But what's really interesting is that you're getting a perspective. You're seeing where the value, your value, is. So whether you're all in different situations, but the energy is the same. I'll give you a version that's relationship-based, and I'll give you a version that's work-based. If this is a relationship, you're seeing very clearly where you're going to be valued and how you're going to be valued. You're going to grow disinterested in something you were emotionally attached to, and you're going to see very clearly what you need to do, which is kind of go into the unknown a little bit, but in search for this coin, the Ace of Pentacles, this value. Oh, I know how I need to be received. I know how I know what I'm worth, and I know that, you get the picture. If this is professional, if this is around money, you're simply going to be like, oh my gosh, this looks like quitting a job. This looks like, or saying yes to a promotion, and moving towards that, and cutting your ties emotionally to something that you cared very much about in the past. It's also self-preservation, because I don't think you want to be an up and down emotional roller coaster anymore. And action has a way of putting a stop to that, right? When we're sitting with truth, a new clarity, but then we're not acting on that clarity, it can feel kind of crazy. It's not a healthy place. because we need to make progress. We need to take that energy, that knowledge, and then turn it into something, right? So that will come and go easy on yourself. But this is actually a very, very important month. It's not a light and fluffy month, but it's a very important month. And I think it's a month that you will look back at the end of the year and be like, that was a turning point month. There's been some conflict in trying to let go of something. This has been an exhausting chapter. It's upside down, the 10 of Wands, to indicate that you have not yet let go of it. And when you don't, it creates conflict. The 5 of Wands can create competition too. Anything else we need to know about that? It creates conflict specifically in a partnership for some of you guys. The 2 of Cups. So what can I tell you for advice? Of course, you weave the tapestry of your own life. Only take what resonates. But what can I tell Scorpios is work together. Collaboration is key. What about this collaboration do Scorpios need to know? There's been heartbreak. There's been disappointment. And that can become a cycle. Beware of the cycle of going, it's feeding back. You don't want to feed back into a loop of that. We have a beautiful partnership here, the two of Cups. What do we need to know about this? I think that for some of you guys, this is actually getting a counselor, a therapy, or an outside resource to help you to collaborate with your energy, to work through something that was heartbreaking or disappointing. We do have 2 of Cups, which is a very special partnership, and we got it clarified by the Lovers card. This is a very important a relationship, but there is a scar here. There's a wound here. And Tarot wants you to pay attention that you can throw the baby out with the bathwater, but what if by working with another energy here, collaborating with that, you can get out of this feedback loop of, what this feels like is like never being able to fully make progress into partnership in life because there's that, you remember something that hurt you. And so it gives you this illusion that you're tethered to the devil. But in fact, the devil is a behavioral pattern that doesn't serve you. It can be sometimes an addiction or codependence. But in this case, we have human beings, man. As we go through life, we pick up bad habits. And so this could be like, what is the cost of this feedback loop back to heartbreak in regards to this partnership? You can get out of this with a 3 of Pentacles, sharing that workload. Even if you don't completely trust it at first, you can dip a toe in and keep on checking with yourself. Okay, I'm going to let this simmer for you. If this was helpful, please let me know. Let others know by hitting the like button. Consider joining the family and reach out, say hi if you'd like for us to pray for you. Bye-bye.